And Abram came up from Egypt, he and his wife, and all that was his, and Lot with him, to the south. And Abram was very heavy with cattle, with silver, and with gold. And he went on his journeys from the south and until Bethel, until the place where his tent had been previously, between Bethel and between Ai, to the place of the altar that he had made at first, and Abram called there in the name of the Lord. And also Lot, who went with Abram, had flocks and cattle and tents. And the land did not bear them to dwell together, for their possessions were many, and they could not dwell together. There was a quarrel between the herdsmen of Abram's cattle, between the herdsmen of Lot's cattle, and the Canaanites and the Perizzites were then dwelling in the land. And Abram said to Lot, "Please let there be no quarrel between me and between you, and between my herdsmen and between your herdsmen, for we are kinsmen. Is not all the land before you? Please part from me. If you go left, I will go right, and if you go right, I will go left." And Lot raised his eyes, and he saw the entire plain of the Jordan, that it was entirely watered before the Lord, destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as you come to Zoar. And Lot chose for himself the entire plain of the Jordan. And Lot traveled from the east, and they parted from one another. Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in the cities of the plain, and he pitched his tents until Sodom. The people of Sodom were very evil and sinful against the Lord. The Lord said to Abram, after Lot had parted from him, "Please raise your eyes and see from the place where you are, northward and southward and eastward and westward. For all the land that you see, I will give to you, and to your seed to eternity. And I will make your seed like the dust of the earth, so that if a man will be able to count the dust of the earth, so will your seed be counted. Rise, walk in the land, to its length, to its breadth, for I will give it to you." And Abram pitched his tents, and he came and he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is in Hebron, and there he built an altar to the Lord.